Welcome back to Man in Your Corner with me, Shaun Tucker, here in your corner as health scientist and breathing performance trainer. We are here in the living lab documenting the science, the struggle, and the shift for every man who is ready to bridge the gap between their recovery and their performance. You should be able to recover harder than you train, which means you perform even better. Count your size to see how overloaded you really are. But before we get into that, please go ahead and give us a rating on the podcast platform that you're either watching or listening to on now. Thanks for that. So this is such an easy measure you can do anywhere, anytime. But what we want to test is how frequently during a day you sigh. Because this will actually show you very simple, free measurement tool you can use. How many times do you sigh in a day? Not just about long exhales. It's like that. You know those ones. You know the ones I'm talking about. The ones where you're actually decompressing your nervous system. You're letting go of something. Whether it's a worry, whether it's something going on in your workplace or whatever. Really what it is it's just an overloading of your nervous system, and it's just a matter of letting go so that you can recalibrate and find a new ground or new base. It's really helpful, the physiological side, to actually, if you use it consciously, to bring you back to base and ground pretty quickly and restore and regulate your nervous system. But this is not what I'm talking about here. It's not about making conscious sighs. It's about measuring what's already happening. Seeing how many times you sigh during a day, just to indicate maybe how overloaded you are when it comes to your nervous system. It's not a hard one to measure. But keeping track, I understand, can be a bit tricky. Fortunately, we have devices. We have mobile phones that you can easily track. So how I would normally track something like this is a tally, right? X cross through. Typically is what I'd do when I would write it down. If I was doing it on my phone, I'd just put an I. Or 1, 2, 3, literally count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you miss one, look, it's fine. But it's such an easy way to measure how exhausted or how overloaded you really are. Most people don't understand how overloaded they are. So maybe start measuring today. And look, if you found it helpful, go ahead, use it. Maybe get someone else to use it. Do it with yourself first. Treat yourself as an experiment. That's what I do constantly. And I implore you to do it as well. Treat yourself as your own assignment, your own experiment. Because the only one who reaps the benefits is you. And maybe you're also getting the opposite side of that. Maybe the side effects too. But most of the side effects that I've experienced when I've been my own experiment have been pretty positive. They've helped me. So give it a shot. Give it a go. And if you find in your body that you're still struggling with that pain that just won't go away, no matter how many times you work on it with the allied health professionals, the physios, etc., then give me 30 minutes. We'll deconstruct the pattern that's driving it and see what's happening underneath. That brings us to the end of this episode of Man in Your Corner. If you found it helpful, please go ahead and give us a rating on that podcast platform you're either viewing or watching or listening right now. Remember that most people wait for their life to change. We are the ones making the choices to make our life better for us, for our families, and our communities. Change your state. Choose how you show up. I am Shaun Tucker. See you in the next one.